Our first stop was Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. We came there very early in the morning. Our excursion started quite early, so we got off the ship, walked along the dock, and came to the uh, tourist area. There is a little square, is the fountain, and then you can turn one side and you'll find a beach there and a little water park and bars and shops. But we were looking for our excursion guide, and then we were seated in a very comfortable bus and drove to the waterfalls. So we were going to the Damajagua Waterfalls. There we were given helmets and life jackets. You need to have a water shoes for this adventure. So if you have your own, bring ones. If not, you will have to rent them for $8. Also, you need to rent a locker to keep your belongings, also for $8. Adventure includes lots of hiking up the hill, about 45 minutes long hike up the hill, and then on the way back you will be doing lots of jumping and sliding in the waterfalls. If you don't want to do that, they can provide you with easier shortcut, but it's still beautiful walk throughout the forest. That's what we did. We didn't go on a full tour. We decided better be safe than sorry, because when we were buying this excursion, there wasn't any detailed explanation what to expect. So when we were driven to the park and explained, we decided not to do it. But it's still fun. If you take a shortcut, you will walk throughout the rainforest, beautiful rainforest, and then you will walk by the little beautiful scenery around you, and there is like a waterfall, and you can jump if you want from there, or just swim around there, or you can climb a little bit up there. So like I said, we decided not to jump, so we just enjoyed our walk throughout the forest and back. So on our way back, we observed this tourist area, the lots of like fun things to do, but we went straight to the ship. And because stay on this particular stop wasn't very long, so we enjoyed this excursion, but I think people need to know more before they're buying this excursion. I know lots of people did that excursion and enjoyed it very much, but you have to know about the climbing and about the jumping and sliding, and you need to be ready for that. And even that walk we did throughout the forest, for some people it was a little long and hard, but it was just a walk. But you still need your water shoes with you, otherwise you will have to rent them for $8. Next day, we were at Charlotte Amalie St. Thomas. We docked there at 9 a.m. and we were staying there till 7 p.m. It was our longest stop. We enjoyed being there very much. The weather was beautiful, the sea was calm. So we also bought an excursion from our ship. It was like snorkeling excursion. So we walked a little bit from our ship for about 10-15 minutes, and then we arrived on to our catamaran. We were seated on a catamaran and went off to our adventure. We enjoyed this excursion very much, and we were very lucky with the weather. The water was warm. So we went to two locations. First location was to see sunken ship, and what I liked, we weren't rushed. We had plenty of time to swim and to snorkel, to see what's around. And in the next stop, we were promised to see sea turtles, and we did see them. And there were a few of them. They weren't afraid of people because they used to people. They were just munching on the seaweed. Unfortunately, I didn't make video of these sea turtles, but believe me, they were there. And the story of the sunken ship was also very interesting, and it was very interesting to see. And this is the company I highly recommend. And on our next stop, we also took a snorkeling excursion. We also met some sea turtles, and there also was some two stops. On first stop, we were swimming around just with some fish, and we enjoyed beautiful scenery, some grots. It was on Tortola, British Virgin Islands. Same thing, it was a catamaran, beautiful island, and the catamaran was very close to our ship. We didn't need to do any walking. And again, team on the catamaran was very nice. People were very nice. We were given masks and flippers, as well as on St. Thomas, same thing, and everything was clean. They keep masks and like special soap solution. So we went to see some nature, so we stopped by some islands over there. So we had a great time over there. So, and like I said, we had to stop as well. On the second stop, we came by the beach. We could sit and enjoy on the beach and snorkel, and there was lots of interesting fish, as you can see over there, and very large. I think it was a sea bass swimming. So it also was very enjoyable adventure, and the water was nice and clear and warm. So both of this excursion we highly recommend. And our last stop was Norwegian private island. And again, we were very lucky with the weather because we heard stories that in March it could be cold and it could be cold weather and cold waters. But we were lucky. So when we stopped ashore, these guys met us at the island, and then we proceeded walking to the beach area. So when you come to this island, don't rush to sit on the first beach chair you see. Come a little bit further. There will be less people, and there is still a lot of sitting. So there was lunch provided, very good food. The water was warm. If you like, you can zip line there, and there are also all kind of activities if you choose to do. We just enjoyed the island. We were sitting on the beach for a few hours, swimming, and just enjoying our last day and the warm weather. The next day, early in the morning, we arrived in Miami.